Just because your nutritionist or wellness professional or influencer that you follow is quote unquote living a healthy lifestyle does not guarantee that they actually have a healthy relationship with their body and food. And this article by Bustle was brilliant. It really highlighted that and the reasons why many wellness professionals and holistic health coaches and nutritionists struggle in their own relationship with food. So I want you to be prepared. I want you to know what questions to ask when you're entering a relationship, a therapeutic relationship with a nutritionist, a wellness coach, or some other kind of health professional. Because unfortunately, I've seen it many times. Many health professionals will hide their disordered relationship with food as wellness or as a detox or some kind of other food program. And in reality, they haven't got to the core and healed their own relationship with food. And unfortunately may pass that on to you in your working coaching relationship. And we don't want that to happen. So you may not know what questions to ask. So on today's blog, I'm going to give you 3 essential questions that you can ask, a nutritionist or a wellness coach that you're thinking of working with before you enter into that therapeutic relationship so that you walk out on the other side feeling more empowered in your body and in your relationship with food, because end of the day, that's what we want. Okay, so here's 4 questions that you can ask a health professional that you're thinking of working with before you start working with them. So you can gauge if this is someone who's going to help you have a positive experience in terms of your relationship with body and food, or send you on a path where you might start to develop a disordered one. So the first one is to ask them, tell me a little bit about your relationship with body and food. And really listen and pay attention to the words they use. Do they talk a lot about discipline, hard work, restriction, words that they use in that question, or even if they're put off by that question? Second question you want to ask them is, have you ever struggled with your relationship with body and food? Pay attention. Honestly, everybody should probably be able to say yes to that, because I think most of us have struggled at some point. Obviously I have, that's why I got into this work, right? So asking that, and then asking if so, how did you navigate that to create a healthier relationship with body and food? And pay attention to the steps that they took, right? Really pay attention to that. But again, I want you to notice if someone is put off by these questions, because these are really logical questions. So asking them, have they ever struggled? I'm going to say most people have. And then the second part of that is, how do they navigate that to create a healthy relationship with body and food? And for me, if someone asks me that, I'm going to tell them the truth. This is an ongoing, lifelong process that I am constantly working on. And that even though I'm working on that probably for the rest of my life, because relationships are lifelong work, it is one that is more loving, gentle, and it's one where I am in greater rapport and respect for my body and with food. And I really like where this relationship is going. So something like that, but pay attention, folks. Okay, question number 3. You want to ask them, have you ever helped or worked with clients who struggled with their relationship with body and food? And if so, what kinds of methods or modalities did you use in helping them heal their relationship with body and food? They should be able to tell you. They should be able to explain that. And the truth is that any nutritionist, health coach, or wellness professional who's worth their rate is going to be aware and listen to how their client is talking about their relationship with food and their body and wanting to help them with that. If they are ignoring that and are focusing on the small victories, and for me, a small victory is I lost 5 pounds. I got into my favorite pair of jeans. Okay, great. But how are you feeling in your body? How has your connection with food been? How's the quality of your life been? So a really worthwhile wellness professional to be working with is going to be listening to that and thinking of the larger goals. So again, ask them what their history has been like working with clients who've struggled in this arena, and what have they done to help them heal that relationship with body and food. They should have something to share with you in that arena. Okay, folks, we made it to question number 4, and that is to ask the wellness professional, what is your food philosophy? What is your food philosophy? They say, what do you mean by that? In other words, well, how do they think about food, right? Is food for them strictly about nutrients? Is that what it is? I believe that you eat in a way where your body gets all their nutritional needs met, period, done. Okay, is that really what you're looking for? Because I'm not looking for that. I'm looking to have some pleasure with food, enjoy around food, and ease and peace with food, right? So that's part of my food philosophy. I eat for health and nutrition, but also for pleasure, for joy, and for connection with other people. That's part of my food philosophy. So listen to how they respond, because whatever their food philosophy is, they're going to try to transpose that on you through the work. I hope this was helpful. I want you to feel empowered when you're choosing to work with a wellness professional, whether it's me or somebody else. You have the right to know. That's all I have for time for today. I hope that you are on my email list. If you are not, please subscribe. Go ahead and you can subscribe to my YouTube, but you can also go on to anitaalvis.com and enter your name and email so I can send you weekly newsletters to keep you updated and give you the best tips on how to live a life full of pleasure and joy, no diet required. See you soon. Take care.